Welcome. My name is Jason. I live in a small Midwestern city. And over the last year, I've been learning something I never really expected, that a beautiful life isn't something you find, it's actually something you create. First of all, I want to thank you all for being here. I have to admit that this feels a little strange. I am 56 years old and I'm starting a YouTube channel. Um, I honestly never imagined I'd be doing something like this. So if things aren't perfect right away, I hope you'll give me a little grace while I figure this out. One thing I do know is this. I'm not an expert in decorating, I'm not an expert in travel, I'm not an expert in architecture. I'm just someone who has discovered that the things bringing me the most happiness these days are surprisingly simple. A beautiful room, a good book, a rainy afternoon, a trip to Paris, a quiet conversation, and I thought maybe there are other people who enjoy those things too. So this channel really isn't about me teaching anyone anything. It's about us exploring together what it means to create a life that feels a little more beautiful. And I'd love to hear your ideas as much as I'll be sharing mine. So, welcome to this journey. Hey there, so I hope you enjoyed the short video and pictures from my birthday trip to Quebec City, Canada. It was amazing. I stayed at the Chateau Frontenac, which is supposed to be the most photographed hotel in the world. If you get a chance to visit, please do. It has certainly earned its reputation. And I took that trip in 2025, so it was a lot of fun. But anyway, so let's talk a little bit more about this journey I've started. One of the things that I hope you'll discover about me is that I'm still figuring all this out. I've said that. The YouTube channel, the filming, the editing, even what this channel will eventually become. But I do know that life has surprised me in ways I never expected. And with the most recent curveball, I decided to just sit still and contemplate what I really want my life to look like moving forward. So instead of believing I had to stay on the same path, I've decided to go in a direction that feels peaceful. And I swear that the older I get, the more peace, quiet, and simplicity I need. And to be honest, I don't really see this as starting over as much as it is an intentional decision to lean harder towards the life of simple elegance that was always my destiny. So, if you have ever found yourself starting over or simply wanting to slow down, or you decided to allow yourself to curate the life that truly feeds your soul, maybe we can experience it together. So, I'm going to share a few more pictures of my home. As you're watching these rooms, I hope you notice something. None of them are perfect, neither am I. And this home is still evolving, just like I am. What you're seeing isn't a finished destination, it's simply where I am today. For me, beauty isn't about perfection, it's about paying attention. Sometimes that's watching the rain outside, spending time with my puppy Marshall, sitting quietly with a good book. Sometimes it's remembering a place that changed the way I see the world. I've learned that beauty doesn't always arrive in grand moments. More often, it quietly waits for us in ordinary ones. So, as I bring my first YouTube video for my channel to an end, I want to let you know that my intent is to share all beautiful things that make my life a joy to live. That's my home, books, gardening, cooking, travel, lovely hotels, quiet moments, conversations with my friends and family, my puppy Marshall. And you will see pretty quickly that I am not an expert in any of them. But the goal isn't perfection, it's joy. Before we finish today, I'd like to ask you something. As this little community grows, I'd love to hear what beauty looks like in your life. Maybe it's your garden. Maybe it's a favorite chair where you read or baking bread. Maybe it's traveling. Maybe it's simply watching the rain. I'd really love to know. Because one of the things I'm looking forward to most isn't just sharing my ideas, it's learning from yours. Thank you for spending a little time with me today. Until next Sunday, create the life you want.